Hello, welcome to another video from Avenue X looking at Chinese drama land in the past week. Let's get right into it. We have a couple of new dramas coming up. First, as this video goes out on the 14th, a drama should have gone live. This would be 40-episode period drama 流水迢迢, Love of Nirvana. And it's the period drama led by Li Landi and Ren Jialun. They have released a new trailer this week. It looks like all the tropes you can imagine in period dramas crammed into one. This time I think, at least in the trailer, Ren Jialun's wig looks a little bit too much. Next one is on September the 18th, which is a very important day as a memorial day for very big events that has happened in history during the Sino-Japanese War. 918 usually is a very serious day, kind of expected too that the drama goes live on the day, because this is the third espionage drama set in Mingguo time that iQIYI has put out this year. 暗夜与黎明 Dark Night and Dawn. It is another 39, so pretty much 40 episodes, iQIYI/CCTV8 espionage drama led by Chen Zheyuan, Nie Yuan, also including many other people such as Xing Fei, Yao Anna, Wang Zhiwen. And as for the drama's quality, until it shows up, we cannot quite tell. This year we've had very successful espionage drama from iQIYI that does this classic configuration of a Liu Liang, a traffic young actor, with an older, more established actor, such as the earlier March drama War of Faith, Wang Yibo and Wang Yang pairing up. And then you also have another occasion that happened very recently with Zheng Shunxi and Zhang Songwen that catastrophically tanked. Now we have the third one this year in fall with the same exact configuration, same platform, same type of drama. Younger actor Chen Zheyuan, older actor Nie Yuan. Right now, I cannot say I have too much optimism. Although I really like Nie Yuan, I don't think one actor is enough to make a drama watchable. And then when I look at the younger cast like Yao Anna and Xing Fei, I honestly don't have that much confidence in their ability. And this is not an easy genre to play for contemporary young actors. They often completely cannot grasp what Republic of China people would look like, act like. The vibe is just too contemporary. Usually that's a problem. Then one day after that, a drama we've talked about last week that has released the trailer, not saying when they're gonna go live. Well, they've just said it's gonna be the 19th. It's the Youku 半生男女 27 episodes contemporary drama led by Tian Xiwei and Xin Yunlai in between. Then we have a few dramas that have gotten their license, so they can air anytime. One is the 16 episodes short contemporary drama from Tencent called 他为什么依然单身 literally means why is he still single. And I think they're keeping that as their English title, led by Huo Jiehua and Zhu Zhu. This is based on a Japanese drama. It was a 2006 drama called The Man Who Cannot Get Married. I'll put the poster up. It's a pretty well-known but quite old Japanese drama, so this is its 2024 Chinese version adaptation. The other one that has passed censorship is a very typical period idol fantasy drama, 40 episodes from iQIYI, 白月繁星, our familiar faces in period drama land, Bai Lu and Ao Ruipeng as the leads. English title is Moonlight Mystique, where in every trailer you can see in this drama, everybody is just overdressed and over made up. We also have two dramas that have wrapped during this week. First is 书卷一梦, A Dream Within a Dream, led by Liu Yuning and Li Tong. iQIYI, 40 episodes period drama, and it's about the female lead. She's read the whole script of the story she ended up in, so she can predict everybody's future. And in the trailer, it's literally in their OS, which is, I know your fate, I've read your script, and the guy is like, I don't agree, it hasn't happened yet, blah blah blah. So very typical kind of storyline. It's been 4 months in shoot and finally they have wrapped, and this is definitely not happening this year. We're gonna see it next year. If by midpoint next year we can see it, it will be considered pretty fast for period drama of this size. At least in the trailer they are all using their own voice, so I do hope in the end it's still gonna be Li Tong and Liu Yuning doing their own lines. Both of them are actually good enough to do their own lines. They don't need dubbing, so fingers crossed that's gonna happen. The next drama that has just wrapped is called 定风波 Calming Waves, another iQIYI period detective case-breaking drama that features a team. Does that sound like Strange Tales of Tang Dynasty? And it's led by Wang Xingyue and Xiang Hanzhi as the male and female lead. And then it features a couple of other actors who usually are playing supporting roles, second leads, such as Chen Youwei. And if you look at the trailer they've released, it reads very, very much like Strange Tales of Tang Dynasty, where you have a team of 5 to 6 people who somehow come together to break many mysterious cases. If you don't have a good scriptwriter who can write good enough cases, no matter who you find as actors or directors, it's not gonna work. Then it would be the production company. What type of work ethic, values, kind of work they're aiming for, and that would determine the final product's quality. Right now it's too early to say, and things like Strange Tales of Tang Dynasty, it needs to have so many pieces in the right place to work that it will be very hard for anybody trying to replicate their success. And this is, in many ways, a winner-takes-it-all business. So you already have a Strange Tales of Tang Dynasty. It would be monumentally difficult for any other IP of similar nature trying to challenge its position. Then, this week we have quite a lot of Youku dramas releasing new trailers. Probably this one would be the most exciting one. It is 7 years in a wait, and finally it's coming out. It's the sequel, the second season of Day and Night. The second season has changed its title from 白夜追凶 to 白夜破晓, and it is the contemporary police detective thriller twins brothers playing each other's drama led by Pan Yueming and Wang Longzheng. They've released a proper trailer, first trailer after 7 years. It really has been that long, right? Now you think about it, it was 2017. Time flies, that's all I can say. For this drama, although Youku hasn't said when, it's in the past few years the biggest IP Youku has managed to successfully push to the market, I think. And it really hasn't another drama that's in the crime, case-breakings of genre that has done as well as 白夜追凶. Without a question, this is not going to be an airdrop drama. This is going to be carpeting promotion drama before it goes live, and you will never miss it. Then we have a 12-episode short contemporary drama called 沙尘暴 Sandstorm from Youku that has released its first trailer. This is another case-breaking drama with quite a bit suspense, and kind of like from moment one will get your adrenaline up and rush you through the 12-episode drama. And the story is taking place in I assume northern city where there's a lot of sandstorm. And it's led by 段奕宏, Wang Qiang, Zhang Jianing, Zhang Yao. Probably will be one of those aired in 1 week and finish airing, and if it worked, it worked. If it didn't, nobody would have seen it type of drama. Youku has also released a trailer of a 24-episode contemporary drama, 火场追凶, Fire Investigator. And it's actually still in shooting, and they haven't wrapped. They probably are close, and they do want to promote it, and they clearly told you it's going to come out next year, so you're not going to see it before the end of this year. Fire investigation drama led by Xu Kai, and it will also feature Liu Yitie and Du Chun. The trailer is more sort of a conceptual, giving you a vibe of what it's looking like instead of plot and character, so it's hard to gauge at this stage how it's going to turn out. Then a couple of weeks ago, we talked about the licensing of the drama 千朵桃花一世开, The Blossoming Love, led by Zhang Bingbing and Sun Zhenyi, where I rant about how heavily they Photoshop everybody. That drama has released a trailer properly. It is a super typical Youku-produced fantasy idol period drama. That's all I can say. If you watch the trailer, you 100% agree with me. But Youku just love this type of drama, so the next one is another trailer from another pretty much the same type of drama. 40 episodes, 限鱼. English title right now is Longing for Fish, led by Wang Yinglu and Chen Feiyu. It's another, the guy is on a really high level and sort of like having a lot of burden and thing, and the girl is the happy, lively girl who comes in, and he mistakes her as like Mo undercover, and she actually isn't, and it just like comedy slash torture heavy love of 40 episodes of fantasy idol dramas. They have a proper big trailer out now. You really can get a very good picture of the characters and what type of story it is. You know, like this type of dramas, right, from the same platform, you can just like copy paste, and within today's video talking about different dramas trailers, you kind of already started copy pasting. So this is another project as such. I know it sounds very sarcastic, but I have a good reason for that, because next one is another Youku one, period idol drama. This time it's not fantasy, so at least they're not demons and gods and flying around. But how much of a difference is there really? Apart from like the fantasy dramas will have more special effects and people turning into animals. And this one is 千香, The Eternal Fragrance, and it's led by Song Weilong and Ju Jingyi. In the trailer, people are still skin smooth. I can't tell if they're human or plastic doll. And then Ju Jingyi's makeup is even more ridiculous than everything she's done before. And then these two playing a couple. It's not the first time they've done it before, but there's nothing that's gonna work chemically or acting wise, right? Neither of them can really act, honestly. So what's left there? Maybe it's just a good rent material, like already booked for my channel until it airs. Who knows when? Then I guess Youku probably thought, since we have already released this many trailers, let's just add one more that actually doesn't tell you anything, but at least remind you we exist. So they put out a conceptual trailer for a ongoing project that is 正午阳光's production. 雨霖铃 Zhan Zhao Adventures, the 武侠 drama. And it's led by Yang Yang, and we already know that. He's playing Zhan Zhao. Good luck to him. It's a huge challenge for all the classic Zhan Zhaos in drama history. The trailer doesn't tell you anything. You will just see Yang Yang very briefly in a couple of cool shots of him pulling the swords out, and that's it. I mean, it's still very good looking, you know? Like, his face definitely works for camera, always has. It's like he's born like that. But his acting, if he has a say basically in the production, it's not gonna work. If he has no say, like it's a big production, everybody is bigger than him, he would have to listen to everybody's direction, then it will be better. Although Yang Yang has very good dancing background training, you have seen him in a lot of recent wuxia dramas and make up your own mind about where do you think he fights really well on camera. Finally, there would be a drama that is already planned and finished the pre-production, starting to shoot in October, and it's kind of confirmed already. It's a Youku drama again, and it's a contemporary drama, and it's gonna be led by Zhao Lusi and Peng Guanyin. Chinese title right now is 恋人, English one is Almost Lover, so you kind of already got the idea about what it is. Contemporary drama of two people who met around the time of the girl just graduating from her master's degree. Met the guy, fell in love, but something happened, they broke up. 4 years later, they met again. I have no idea how it's gonna work out actually. When I try to picture Peng Guanyin and Zhao Lusi in the same frame, I somehow feel like they completely exist in different drama worlds again. So it will be interesting at least to see how that works out. And that would be everything I want to talk about of Dramaland this week, or at least everything I managed to collect while I was trying to run through the whole game of Black Myth Wukong so that I can go back to Dramaland and watching dramas. And I have a good idea about the whole game, how it unfolds, so that I can make videos. This week has been exhausting. My good news for my viewers, if you care, which is I actually got through the game yesterday. I finally got through all 6 chapters and beat all bosses. I only have a few items I didn't manage to collect, which is the arm protector that you can get in chapter 4 of Black Myth Wukong by not killing a boss too quickly. You need to knock off 4 arms on his back and then you will get it. I knocked 3 off. I just accidentally killed him too soon. So I didn't get that one. I've got calluses on my fingers here just by pressing the controller's L button, moving the characters around too much. It's an experience for somebody who's of my age, who's never played action RPG on the console with a controller, never done that before. By the end, the last chapter, when it actually has supposedly the hardest bosses, you're literally fighting Sun Wukong and you're fighting Yang Jian. It actually didn't take me that long compared to some smaller bosses earlier on in earlier chapters when I have no idea what I'm doing. Overall, I'm quite happy with my experience, but I also realized this is the type of thing that you shouldn't be doing too often. It's extremely draining and exhausting. I'm happy that I tried it out. I don't regret my choice, and if you're still playing the game, hope you're having fun. And I'll keep making my videos, but the chapter videos are gonna get really long, and the story is actually super complicated. It takes a long time to comb through them. On one hand, I have quite a lot of respect for game science for writing actually super complicated background stories of every freaking character in this game. On the other hand, I feel the way they tell the story in the game when you're running through it, right, isn't so well worked out. It doesn't make it easy for the players to actually understand what they're trying to do. And a lot of things are very broken and scattered, and you have to overinterpret or just spend so much time reading through everything and trying to piece it together. I mean, eventually you can, but you are not gonna feel the storytellers are helping you to understand it easier. They're actually setting up a lot of obstacles and being extremely vague about things here and there. And from a storytelling perspective, I don't think it's a very successful way of telling a story to an audience. It's gonna take a while for me to get through it, but if I do have time, probably one of those conclusion videos on Black Myth Wukong, I'm gonna talk about my complaints about its story writing. That should be the end of this video. Thank you for watching Afternoon X. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy drama watching.